I'm gonna have to get me a coffee cup that says, does this rhyme make me look engaged? That'll be fun. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Brooke if you don't know me, and today I am starting my wedding series, and I could not be more excited to share this with all of you guys and just share our journey from engaged to the wedding in the future. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. So in this wedding series, I'm planning on sharing all of my tips and tricks, things that I've learned work well and don't work so well, my inspiration for our wedding and all the details on our wedding, and then just like advice that I would give brides or soon-to-be brides or anyone in between that, you know, during this process, I'm sure I'm going to learn things about myself and about Sean and about the process. And so I am just going to be an open book and share things on here with you guys that I hope will help one of you and inspire you during your wedding planning. So today I am going to start by sharing our proposal story and then also details about the ring, because I'm sure you guys are all excited about that too. I wrote a full blog post on brooklynolga.com. I'll link that up here and then also down in the description box, so you can read all the details on the day. And then I'll also link up here and down below in the description to the proposal video, and I might insert some pictures and clips in this video as well. Basically, Sean and I have been going up north, is what we call it, and it's the northern part of our state, and it's just country roads and gravel roads and country cornfields. Like, sounds so boring, but we are just big outdoorsmen and outdoors women, and we hunt and fish and just love being out in nature. And so this place is like our little getaway from the hustle and bustle of the city. We wanted to go one last time before I started back up with college. So we took, actually I had the whole week off, and Sean took a couple extra days off to get up there early than usual. Usually we would like go up on a Friday through Sunday, and this time we went up on Thursday. So it was like gonna be the best long weekend and just relaxing and just unwind before I knew that I wasn't gonna have another break for like 16 weeks, the length of the semester. So we got up there on Thursday. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, and Sean and I just have a blast. We just relaxed and ate a lot of food, sat by the campfire, and then Friday we got up and traveled into town to Pikes Peak, which is just like a local landmark, and it has beautiful, stunning views of the Mississippi River, and you can actually see into 3 different states from this one point. And then they actually had hiking trails, and Sean and I both love hiking. At least we've been to Colorado and we loved it, so we were like, let's try it here. Well, little did we know we are very out of shape, at least hiking shape. It's like a different kind of shape you have to be in. We hiked for a little bit, and then we were like, I think we should turn around. Let's go back to camp. So we spent the rest of the day just riding 4-wheelers, fishing. I cooked some lunch. We took a nap. Like, it is literally the most relaxing getaway ever. So then it was starting to get darker, like sunset, and we ate dinner, and Sean's like, hey, do you want to go up on the hill and watch a sunset? And I was like, of course I do. Like, I love the sunset, I love the moon, I love the stars. Like, I'm all for it. And I love rides, like in the 4-wheeler. So we packed up. The mule is actually what it's called. It's like a side-by-side. And so then you break to the top of this hill, and it's like this huge open field, and you can literally see for what feels like miles and miles. The sun was just starting to set when we got to the top of the hill, and so we jumped out of the mule, and he popped down the tailgate, and we just sat there and just enjoyed our surroundings. That's literally, I can't describe the feeling. I'm sure all of you have that special place that just like makes you feel at peace and like just so relaxed. And that's what up north is to us, and it always has been. It's just a place that we go to relax and just reconnect with ourselves and each other. So we were watching the sunset, and of course I had my phone, and that's like the one place you can go to get cell phone reception because it's like in a clearing. So I turn on my phone and I'm responding to texts and Snapchatting, and Sean's like, hey, I gotta go pee. And I like don't think anything of it. My cat is scaring me. So I'm busy on my phone, and then I hear, Brooklyn, come here. First of all, Sean never uses my full name. Like, he has 3,000 nicknames he calls me, and never does he call me by my full name. So I was kind of like, oh, here I come. And so I came around the mule, and he was back behind me. So I turn around, and there he is, down on one knee with this little black ring box in his hand. Like, what? I literally lost my mind for just a split second, and I just stopped dead in my tracks. Like, I could not move. I could not speak. I didn't even say like, oh my God, or oh, like nothing. Finally, he was like, well, come here. And so I started moving slowly again towards him, and he's smiling, and I'm like almost in tears. So I finally get to him, and literally it's just like so quick and so surreal. He pops the question, and I of course say yes, and then we hug 53 times, literally. And then I find out, so after all this happens, I'm like, we'd actually been vlogging some of our day. And so after all this happens, I'm like, dang it, I wish we would have got this on video. People would have loved it. I would have loved to have it forever. And he goes, well, look at the mule. Look back at the mule. And there is his cell phone propped up somehow on the mule, the side-by-side. So bless his heart, he got a video of it, and then we took pictures, and the next day when my parents finally came back, we got more pictures. So it was literally just the most amazing experience of my entire life, and I will never forget it. And so I guess that whole story is like amazing and to us, and it's important to us, and that is a very special place in our hearts up north is. And so that's kind of my first like advice for all of you soon-to-be brides or couples that are thinking about getting engaged is I would really sit down and have like an open conversation with each other and talk about what do you want out of a proposal, or what are you like hoping for, you know? Because I know Sean and I had this conversation, and at first I was like, we need to have a videographer and a photographer and all of our family and me and you, and it needs to be special, and I need to look put together and perfect. But then, you know, as time went on, obviously, and it really started to get real, like we were picking out rings and all that stuff, he kind of like revisited the question and was like, Brooklyn, what do you want me to do? Like, not specifically, but like, what are things that you really are hoping for? And I just said, you know what? I just want it to be about me and you. I want whatever place it is, however you do it, I want to be able to look back and say, that is me and you to a T. And what he did, I would never have guessed to do that, but it is literally like the heart of our relationship. We love up north, and it makes us who we are. And so I'm very appreciative that he put the time to really think about that, and he made it so special for us. And so that's all I'm saying to you guys is don't worry about like, oh, my nails aren't going to be done, or my hair isn't going to be done, or we're not going to have professional photos. It just needs to be exactly what matters to you two as a couple. And don't think about anybody else, and don't worry about being perfect or having the perfect photo, because all of that can come later. And like I said, that night it ended up getting really dark before we could take some awesome pictures. And so the next day we just went back up and took more pictures, and it ended up working out fine. I never had a professional photographer, and I didn't have my nails done, and I looked like a wreck, but I really look back at those pictures and I'm like, it was perfect. It was perfect for us, because 99% of the time I don't look put together. So that's my long-winded words of advice for you who are soon to be engaged or thinking about getting engaged. Just make it your own. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about today in this first wedding series video is the ring. So, we wanted to go ring shopping together. Sean did not want to do it on his own, and I do not blame him. I'm sure, like many of you, I was pretty picky about what I wanted. I had my mind made up since like 2nd grade on this solitaire like design. So long story short, we ended up going together to ring shop. And we went to Iowa Diamond, if any of you are from our area, and it was the absolute best experience of our life. Like, it was so relaxed, laid back, but very helpful and very like organized. They answered any questions we had. They never pressured us. We actually had like our own jeweler, is a better term. And his name was JD, and he just did an absolutely amazing job listening to us and listening to our budget and what I was looking for and what Sean was looking for, and just meshing all of those things together and giving us a ring that not only could we afford, but I absolutely fell in love with. So they bring in like hundreds of bands that you can try on. So first I picked out this band, and then they bring in diamonds that kind of fit into your budget. So you just have to be open and transparent with them. I remember us saying that we do not want to go over this amount, and we want, you know, still this diamond and this size and this kind of shape and cut. So we made sure to be transparent with them from the very beginning, because we didn't want to waste their time and we didn't want to waste our time, and we wanted to make sure that they knew that we were serious. So it worked out really well, and we found this ring. I'll insert a few clips of it, but basically the center diamond is 1 carat, and then the band is like, I think another 0.49, almost half a carat. So, and it's just the solitaire cut with the 4 prongs. I love it. I'm really excited. Like I'm sure most brides are. It's just like really exciting to look down at your hand and be reminded of, you know, you're getting married. So it's been really fun. So stay tuned. There will be much more to come on this wedding series. Things from planning the venue, the decor options, you know, how to stay organized throughout the entire process, budget ideas, DIY things like invites and save the dates. I mean, my mind is going berserk with ideas to share with all of you guys. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. Make sure that you are subscribed and your notifications are turned on, so every time I post a video, you will be notified. And also give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more from this wedding series. I just have to say thank you really quickly to all of our friends and family and all of you guys for just supporting and loving us so much, especially during this like really exciting time in our lives. We could not be more blessed. I was still at a loss for words for how many of you reached out to me on Instagram and Facebook and texted me and Snapchat, congratulating us and being so excited for us, because it feels really good to have all of your support. So thank you again, and stay tuned for much more inspiration. So I hope you guys liked this, and we will see you back here next time. Bye.